Loneliness is not what you think. It's not always being alone in a room, it's not always silence, or empty spaces, or no one around. Sometimes, loneliness is being surrounded by people, and still feeling unseen. It's laughing at the right moments, saying the right things, showing up every day, while feeling like no one truly knows what's happening inside you. Loneliness is answering "I'm fine" so many times that you almost start believing it yourself. It's wanting to talk, but not knowing where to begin, or who would really listen if you did. The world tells you that loneliness means something is wrong with you, but what if it doesn't? What if loneliness isn't weakness, but depth? What if it's not emptiness, but a sign that your heart is craving real connection, not noise? If you've ever felt alone in a crowded world, this is for you. Stay with me. Loneliness is one of the quietest pains a human being can experience. It does not announce itself. It does not scream for attention. It simply sits with you, day after day, reminding you of its presence in the silence. You can be surrounded by people, notifications, conversations, and noise, yet still feel completely alone. And the hardest part is that no one can see it. They see your smile. They hear your laughter. But they never hear the weight you carry inside. You wake up every morning and do what is expected of you. You show up. You perform. You reply with "I'm fine" because that answer is easier than explaining what you don't even fully understand yourself. Inside, your mind feels tired. Not tired from work, not tired from effort, but tired from pretending. Pretending that everything is okay when it feels like something is missing, something important, something you cannot name. Loneliness is not the absence of people. It is the absence of connection. It is the feeling that no one truly knows you, and even if they did, they wouldn't stay long enough to understand. It is wanting to talk, but not knowing where to begin. It is opening your phone, scrolling endlessly, hoping for something that makes you feel less invisible, less forgotten, less alone. Mental pain is different from physical pain. When your body hurts, people believe you. When your mind hurts, they expect you to be stronger. They tell you to think positive, to be grateful, to move on. But they do not understand that you are not choosing to feel this way. You are fighting battles inside your head that no one applauds you for winning. Some nights are harder than others. The world goes quiet, and your thoughts get louder. Every mistake, every regret, every unspoken word returns. You replay moments you wish you could change. You question your worth. You wonder why you feel this way when others seem to move through life so easily. And in those moments, loneliness feels like a heavy shadow that follows you everywhere. But here is something important you need to hear. Feeling lonely does not mean you are weak. Feeling overwhelmed does not mean you are failing. Feeling lost does not mean you are broken. It means you are human. It means you care deeply. It means your mind has been holding too much for too long without rest. Strong people often suffer in silence. They are the ones who listen to everyone else. They are the ones who support, encourage, and help. Yet when it comes to their own pain, they stay quiet. Not because they do not need help, but because they do not want to be a burden. They have learned to survive alone. And survival becomes their identity, but survival is not the same as living. You were not meant to just endure each day. You were not meant to simply get through life on empty. You were meant to feel peace. You were meant to feel understood. You were meant to feel like you belong somewhere, even if that place is still waiting for you. There will be moments when you feel like giving up. Moments when the emptiness feels endless. Moments when you question if things will ever change. In those moments, remember this: pain is not permanent, even when it feels like it is. Emotions are messages, not life sentences. What you feel today is not who you are forever. Loneliness has a strange way of shaping people. It teaches you depth. It teaches you empathy. It teaches you strength that cannot be seen. While others are distracted by noise, you are learning how to sit with yourself. While others avoid their thoughts, you are facing yours. This is not weakness. This is growth happening in the dark. You may not see it now, but every quiet struggle is building something inside you. Every tear you hide, every night you survive, every day you show up despite the weight you carry is proof of your resilience. You are stronger than you think, not because you never fall apart, but because you keep going even when you do. There will come a day when you look back at this version of yourself with respect. A day when you realize that the loneliness you endured shaped your character, your compassion, your wisdom. A day when you understand that you were not abandoned by life, you were being prepared by it. You do not need to have everything figured out right now. You do not need to carry this alone forever. Healing is not loud. Healing is slow. Healing begins the moment you stop judging yourself for how you feel. If you are listening to this and feeling understood for the first time in a while, hold on to that feeling. It means you are not as alone as you believe. Somewhere out there, others are fighting the same invisible battles. Others are learning how to breathe again. Others are choosing to stay. Even when it hurts, your mind may be tired, but your soul is still strong. Your heart is still capable. Your story is still unfolding. This chapter may be heavy, but it is not the end. And one day, the same voice that doubts you now will thank you for not giving up. Stay. Rest. Breathe. You are becoming stronger, even in the silence.